Hi guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how to replace LG linear compressor, the most easiest way. But anyway, you need to have some refrigeration skills. To replace the compressor, you not only need the compressor itself, but you need the filter dryer as well and the inlet valve. So we're gonna go and buy those parts, then we'll go to the customer. Let's get started. Safety first, unplug your refrigerator. Recover all the refrigerant. So then we will need to protect all plastic parts and especially three-way valve. So unplug the compressor, remove the cover. So we're gonna use the heat compound. I'm gonna use the shield, we're gonna use the foil, and of course the wet mop. So we need to protect all plastic parts, all tubes that they're gonna heat, other way we'll destroy something. So the first step is to remove the filter dryer, left side. Right side, so it's easy. Don't forget to protect. Don't go that crazy as me, but anyway you need to protect everything. So it's a little bit complicated to remove this high side tube, but make sure that you don't overheat it. So it didn't happen first time. Try again. Didn't happen second time. So finally we did it. So the last step is to remove the low side tube. You don't see it from here, but it's inside of the space. So protect everything. So now the low side tube is out. So the next step is to remove the compressor. Remove all those 4 pads. We will need them. So this is our new compressor. So once you see this red sticker, means that you have to reprogram your control board. I will do the separate video for this. So the next step is to install inlet valve. Install all those 4 pads. We need to use the sandpaper and the flux. And also we need to expand low side and high side tubes on the compressor, because we will not be able to do it after, and this way it will be easier to install those 2 tubes inside of the compressor when we will start welding. So I'm gonna weld the inlet valve right now. It's easy when the compressor is outside. Protect the compressor with a compound. Weld it, cool down with a wet mop. Install core valve. So the next step is to install harness. The manual says that you need to install this way. So we use the same harness, but we install a different way. Then we will throw away white cover and we use the black one. So the next step is to put the compressor inside. Make sure that you put it on those 4 pads. Pay attention on the tube at the top, because if you bend it too much, I don't know what to do. You will destroy the refrigerator. So put all those 4 clips. Then install tubes inside of the compressor. So put compound and we'll weld high side and low side. Check with the mirror if we do it properly. The next step is to prepare the filter dryer. I'm using Sapco, it's about $5. We need to cut both sides, and there it should be like this after. So when the filter is ready, align it left side to the with the valve. Use the sandpaper and the flux before you start welding. Make sure that you will be able to screw the cover back, so pay attention how you put this filter dryer. Use the shield, use the compound. So now we will weld the filter. Right side, left side. Check with the mirror the quality. So now we're done with the welding. We need to remove all those protection pieces. We don't need them anymore. So and our next step is to connect the nitrogen tank. Give it a pressure about 350, and to check all our connections for leaks. So bring the nitrogen tank, connect low side, high side, give it 350, and then wait for about 10 minutes to make sure that there is no leak. So I did about 360, as I said. So no leaks. So the next step is to release all this nitrogen, and oops, there was some ink inside of the hose. Sorry for that. So the next step is to give it deep vacuum. So for that we need to bring micron gauge. I had to interrupt the video, and we will follow a little bit after. Yeah, I brought micron gauge, I brought vacuum pump. So and I will show you right now the way how to connect it. So make sure that you connect the micron gauge far away from the pump. Other way you will get bad readings. So we need to connect the long hose to the pump. Then we connect the gauge, and only after you connect the refrigerator, you connect both sides, low and high side. So this process will take about 20 or 30 minutes, and our results should be 500 microns. So if for some reason you don't have this micron gauge, the other way to make sure that you did the deep vacuum, just do this process for about half an hour. In half an hour, usually you should have a good result. So connect everything, and most important thing that you need to check all connections, because if one of the connection is leaking, you will never have good vacuum. Tight all connections and wait if the pressure is getting lower. Tight them again, because you have, I don't know, maybe 10 connections. If any one of them will leak, you will never get the deep vacuum. So connect blue and red hoses to refrigerator. Start the vacuum pump. Look at the readings of the micron gauge and wait. Once you get 500, the process is done. Tight the connection, it's getting lower and lower, and we should have 500. I'm using Sapco micron gauge. It's not really expensive, but it always giving good result. I just need to be close to you. Let me say. So congratulations, we have less than 500. So plug the compressor back, bring the refrigerant. So the way I do it, I just allow the gas go as much as it can. The next step is to fill the gas, the refrigerant. So connect the tank, then the refrigerator. The way I do it, I just let the gas go to the refrigerator. It will not take more than it needs. Then you can plug the refrigerator back, wait for 5 minutes, and this is the reading that we need. Screw the cover back, wait for 20 minutes, and you should have a good temperature. Congratulations again, we have a good temperature. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.